Where the hell my glasses go? Oh, they're on my head. Don't you hate when that happens?
Oh my god, Jason, stop typing on your blog, megabearsfan.net, and we've got a Let's Play to do.
I was actually checking football bets, see if I won any money this week.
Oh, okay. Well, that was horrible. Now Meredith can't flash the graphic. Okay, we don't have a lot of money. Sorry, that was so very awkward and bad. I'm just focused on...
Well, that's alright. Even though I'm looking at football bets, people can still look at my blog.
Okay. Where are we again? What is this? It's been 2 months. Has it been 2 months? That's how I aim that. That's how I aim that.
Give or take, yeah. I think the last time we played was before Halloween, right?
Okay, that's the run button. Yes, it was before Halloween because the last episode aired around Halloween time.
Did
I have a map button.
Find Ashley?
Yeah, we have Ashley with us, don't we?
She doesn't look like she's here with us.
Oh, we loaded the wrong save point. Hold on.
And we'll be at the correct save point next time on the branch.
No. We'll be there in just a second.
Yes, go ahead. Save over it.
No.
You don't need to go to the typewriter to load.
Yeah, how do I cancel save? How do I...
I would assume you probably use like the start button and just go to the main menu.
Yeah, okay. Hang on.
Like, it doesn't automatically take you to the most recent save when you...
You would think, right? That probably exits that menu. Okay, here we go. Load. Retry your load. There we go. We figured it out.
I forgot to take an allergy pill before I came here, and now my throat is all itchy from cat dander.
Okay. Yeah, we have cats. Those are a thing.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting to... Same thing when I go to one of my other friends' houses, and she has a cat and a dog, and I forget to take an allergy pill, and then I go home, and I'm like, my throat's all itchy. I don't usually get like all sneezy and stuffy unless it's like really bad, but...
So we've been having nothing but problems with this Xbox tonight. One, like, loading the right game, although I suppose that's Capcom's fault.
Yeah, it took John so long that I got bored and started looking at the results of college football games.
Well, it's the fact that to pair an Xbox One controller, and I guess they fixed this on the S and the...
Wait, is this Xbox One or Xbox 360?
This is an Xbox One, but they fixed it on the Xbox One S, and they fixed it on the... Oh boy, we're about to get...
I feel like I probably should have listened to the last episode that we recorded before we did this, so I could remember what the hell we talked about and what the hell we didn't.
I don't remember anything either. I know you wanted to talk about Ashley, but I wanted to bitch about the Xbox for a minute.
No, carry on.
There's a pairing button, but you basically have to look up a guide to find it because it's so tiny and in such a dumb spot. And of course, it's on a place that you wouldn't expect to...
I bet they did that because they don't want people accidentally pressing the pairing button.
Nope,
because I wonder if that maybe like screws up the controllers that are already connected.
It could be. Okay, I'm going to try this.
And listen to me playing devil's advocate for Microsoft.
Yeah. Frickin' Microsoft. That didn't do much.
I would almost recommend reloading at this point because you just wasted a bunch of ammo and a grenade.
I wasted a shot.
Oh, was it just one? I thought you shot a couple of rifle. But the rifle rounds are valuable, aren't they?
They're fairly valuable.
And you just threw a grenade.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
In fact, I would have done this off the branch and then reloaded.
Yeah, I mean, we could...
Next time on the branch, John will remember how to play the game.
Quit saying next time on the branch. You're going to confuse Meredith while she's editing. We don't want that.
You're welcome, Meredith.
Can I just activate this?
That does look like it should have a context prompt for you to, like...
She just said something about the wagon.
Yeah, for you to push it, like, down the...
Okay, you know what we're going to do?
Do you have to shoot it?
We're gonna lower our last save point. She said something, but she said it so quietly that you couldn't hear it. Like the rain was louder than her voice.
Yeah, and she said it really fast and all high-pitched.
And we were talking over her.
Yeah, like typical misogynistic men.
Oh, apparently it just starts us back at this, so...
Oh, yeah, because, you know, it's Resident Evil 4, and you can't take 3 steps without...
Listen to her. Shoot the barrel. I did shoot the barrels on the wagon and nothing happened. There we go. Okay.
So you can't, of course, it's Resident Evil 4. You can't do anything to anything without shooting it.
And also being told that you need to shoot it first, because I shot it on my own volition.
Are you sure you didn't just miss? I think you just missed when you tried shooting at it with the rifle.
With the rifle where I had the crosshairs right over it? Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I wasn't paying that close attention, but it looked to me like you were trying to shoot at the heads of one of the enemies.
Ah! Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't shoot again. Okay, I just suck at this game. That's what we've determined. I just suck at this game.
Yeah, you killed yourself and Ashley. Well done.
Because I'm trying to shoot this guy point blank with a rifle instead of just changing weapons.
Speaking of getting NPC companions killed, I was recently watching one of my other friends play through Silent Hill 2. And he got to the point where he gets Maria from the park, and you start the not super long escort quest with her. But as soon as he was given control of the game again, the very first thing he did is he pulled out his gun and he shot her in the face. And it killed her in one hit, and he got a game over.
Nice. Man, after my own heart.
Because he thought, it's a video game, and it's an escort quest. And escort quests in video games never actually let you kill the person you're escorting.
Not often.
So he thought, she might, say something quippy about don't do that or something like that, and it all would be fine.
Instead, he just killed her.
But instead, yeah, he just killed her, and it was funny. We all had a good long laugh. I think I might turn it into a GIF or something and put it on the internet.
That seems like the best way to shame your friends.
Oh, he would be very happy with that if I did that.
Okay. So you had some things you wanted to talk about. The whole reason we're doing another full session of this. Plus, Meredith wanted us to do something like, Nightmare during Christmassy, some continue the holiday festivities. We are totally not ripping off Game Grumps. We totally had this idea before they did, or probably around the same time as they did, and totally original idea. Do not steal.
Trademark.
Trademark. Yes. Do not steal. Trademark.
Well, again, on the topic of video game escort quests, despite the fact that there are a lot of things about Resident Evil 4 that annoy the hell out of me, and I typically cite it as an example of things that I don't like about video games, I actually kind of like Resident Evil 4's escort quest. And that's the kind of statement that I think might get some people, nailed to a stake in video game criticism, because nobody likes escort quests, right?
Especially Ashley. She's pretty unpopular. She's often used as an example of why escort sucks, because it's something like a third of this game you're escorting Ashley.
Yeah, I'm not saying necessarily that it's a good escort quest.
Oh, I would disagree with you. I actually think she is a good escortee, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Well, and basically this comes down to me having played The Last of Us, which is a great game and everybody loves it, and it's, best game ever, right? Mm-hmm. So some people say. But one of the big problems that I have with The Last of Us is that your little escort tag-along, Ellie, is completely irrelevant to gameplay for almost the entire game. Despite the fact that the entire game is about protecting her and about, the character building a relationship with her. Yet half the game is just gunfights with zombies or, militant raider people, in which, she is completely irrelevant, and you don't even have to know that she's in the game. Because in the stealth mechanics, in the stealth parts of the game, the enemies can't see her. She can literally just run right in front of their faces. And sometimes even run into them. And it doesn't change anything. As long as they don't see you, you remain hidden. And then when you get into combat, she pretty much takes care of herself. And I don't even think it's possible for her to die. She just kind of goes and wanders off into a corner and just shoots at the enemies. And she might kill one or two of them for you. But don't worry, there'll be 40 more coming out in wave after wave for you to kill. But you don't have to worry about protecting her or defending her or, making sure that she's in a defensible position or healing her or anything like that. Like I said, she just completely takes care of herself. And, a lot of people say, well, what would you rather that the game do, right? Because escort quests suck, and you don't want to have stealth segments where she's going to run out in front of an enemy and they're going to see her and it's going to ruin your stealth. And no, that's not what I want. But what I would propose instead is maybe what they should have done is made up a system where you move from cover point to cover point and then try to clear a path for her. And then there should be like a button or something where you motion to her, gesture to her, or
like in Resident Evil 4.
You're right, and tell her to come. Well, I don't think you do that in Resident Evil 4. You can tell her to like hide.
Yeah, you tell her to hide and stuff. I think you can call her at times too.
But kind of similar. So, like for example, you run behind something.
I think if she's in cover that you've told her to take, you can whistle at her to come out. And
okay. Can you? Well, maybe we'll see at some point. But yeah, my idea was basically that you take cover and you like throw a bottle or a brick or something to distract an enemy, and then there should be
also this. When you point a gun at her, she does.
You're right. Yes, that's good too. So you should then be able to push a button or something to like gesture for her, and then she comes to the cover point while the enemy is distracted. And if the enemy's not distracted, the enemy sees her, then it blows your stealth, and then you got to fight your way out, or the enemy just kills her, or whatever the case may be, and you get a game over. So kind of think of almost a combination between Ashley from Resident Evil 4 and Yorda from Ico.
Which I still haven't played. That's a game that's on our list.
You haven't played Ico?
Yeah, it's on our list.
You just lost all your video game credibility, man.
I've had the game for years and years. I got it. Jamie got it for me when she bought my PlayStation 3.
Right, for the Shadow of the Colossus HD collection,
the first Shadow of the Colossus remake, yeah.
That's something we should do at some point, too.
I don't know how I feel about playing Shadow of the Colossus again. I hear the PS4 one is really good.
Yeah, I have some nitpicky complaints with it.
Ashley, are you coming up?
But it is pretty good. It is a very faithful remake.
Ashley?
All my complaints are pretty much nitpicky.
Okay.
But yeah, like one of the things that I like about Resident Evil 4's Escort quest is that like you actually have to pay attention to Ashley, and the gameplay is that you actually have to protect her. Mm-hmm. Unlike a game like The Last of Us, where you can just forget that Ellie is even in the game for 90% of the game, and it doesn't affect the actual play of the game at all.
Yeah, I mean, I have so many things that I think are good about the escorting of Ashley, other than it's just obnoxious to escort. Like, I don't like escorting even when it is done well. But
a big part of the game is you can literally just tell her to hide in a dumpster while you go and take care of the enemies.
And clear everyone. Yeah, but in some cases. And I like when she has agency. Sometimes you have control over her. I think the best
that should have broken your legs.
Yeah. The best the best implementation of are you serious? Hold on a second. I gotta take care of this Joker. Excuse me. Why are you hanging out down here? Why are you creeping on my girl here?
Can you actually shoot Ashley in this game?
I don't know. Oh, he's dead. He's just good. I
will say that the most obnoxious part of the game is the part where you have to protect her with a sniper rifle, where like you're perched on some balcony or something, and she's in like a church or something like that.
There's a few.
And there's just a bunch of enemies coming from like every direction, and you got to hit them with the. Oh God, I hated that part so much.
There are a few things like that. Let's just get ourselves in a corner here, and wait for guys to come to us. How about that? Do you like that idea?
Right. I mean, this escort quest is definitely not as good as the aforementioned escort quest in Silent Hill 2, where the game actually tracks how you role play escorting your escort and then uses that to influence the ending, which is a pretty brilliant mechanic, especially considering that game does not tell you that it's tracking any of this stuff. So it's literally just how you role play that section of the game will determine which of the 3 default endings you get. So, for instance, if you are very diligent about protecting your escort charge, and you don't let her take very much damage, and you stay very close to her, and you there's one point where you leave her in a hospital room at one point while you go out and explore the rest of the building. If you come back and check on her to make sure you're okay, or to make sure that she's okay, all of those things contribute towards getting an ending where you and her leave the town together. Whereas if you sprint away from her as soon as you meet her and don't come back for her, and you let her take damage and you don't go back and check to make sure that she's okay, then you're going to get one of the other 2 endings in which you don't leave the town with her, and in fact she may turn into the final boss of the game.
Hey Jason.
Yes.
You know what I love about having you on the branch?
What?
I can just tune you out and focus on playing the game, and you're just gonna carry this Let's Play for me. Next time on the branch. Yeah, next time on the branch.